Ambassador Zixthor's 4 eyes blinked in rapid succession as he reviewed the data streaming across his neural interface. The Galactic Alliance Council chamber fell silent, save for the rhythmic hum of translation devices working overtime to process the shocked murmurs of 200 species. "This cannot be accurate," the Vrelian representative chittered, her crystalline exoskeleton reflecting the holographic displays floating before them. "No species survives a Class 12 death world. It's simply impossible." Commander Sarah Chen stood at the center of the chamber, her posture relaxed despite being surrounded by the galaxy's most powerful beings. She had been chosen to represent humanity at this critical first contact meeting, and the weight of an entire species rested on her shoulders. "I assure you, Representative Katara, the data is quite accurate," Sarah replied, her voice steady. "Earth is our home. It's all we've ever known." Zixthor pulled up the planetary classification report, his tentacles trembling as he highlighted the key findings. Atmospheric oxygen concentration at 21%. Nitrogen at 78%. "Do you understand what this means?" He turned to face Sarah directly. "Your atmosphere is a corrosive, highly reactive compound. Most Alliance species would experience cellular breakdown within minutes of exposure." Sarah smiled. "We call it breathing." A wave of disbelief rippled through the chamber. The Corthan delegate, a massive being of pure crystallized thought, projected its confusion directly into the minds of everyone present. "Explain how your species developed on such a hostile world." "Hostile?" Sarah raised an eyebrow. "Earth gave us everything we needed to evolve. Yes, it challenged us, but that's what made us strong." She gestured and her own holographic presentation materialized. Images of Earth filled the chamber. Hurricanes swirling with devastating force. Tsunamis crashing against coastlines. Volcanic eruptions painting the sky red. Earthquakes splitting the ground like paper. "Our planet doesn't stay still," Sarah continued. "The very ground beneath our feet shifts on massive tectonic plates. Mountains rise and fall over millennia. Continents drift like ships on an ocean of molten rock." The Vrelian representative's compound eyes widened. "Your planet's crust is unstable. How do you build civilizations on such treacherous ground?" "We adapt. We engineer. We rebuild." Sarah's presentation shifted to show human cities. Earthquake-resistant skyscrapers swaying but standing firm. Flood barriers holding back the ocean. Fire-resistant structures in volcanic regions. Every disaster taught us something new. Every catastrophe made us more resilient. Zixthor consulted his datapad, his confusion mounting. "But this is only the beginning. Your planet hosts an estimated 8.7 million species, many of which are," he paused, searching for the right word, "predatory. Your dominant predators mass up to 6,000 kilograms and can run at speeds exceeding 60 kilometers per hour." "You mean elephants?" Sarah chuckled. "They're herbivores. Gentle giants, really. And the smaller predators?" Katara interjected. "The ones you call felines and canines? Oh, you mean cats and dogs?" Sarah's smile widened. "We domesticated them. They live in our homes. We consider them family." The silence that followed was absolute. Finally, the Corthan delegate spoke, its mental voice tinged with something that might have been awe. "You domesticated your predators." "Not just predators," Sarah explained. "We've domesticated hundreds of species. We shaped them through selective breeding, turned wolves into companions, wild cats into lap pets. And in return, they helped us survive. Dogs helped us hunt and guarded our settlements. Cats controlled rodent populations that threatened our food supplies." She advanced to the next image. Humans in various environments, climbing frozen mountains, diving into ocean depths, crossing scorching deserts, exploring steaming jungles. Earth has 7 major climate zones, from frozen tundra to tropical rainforests. Temperature ranges from -90 degrees Celsius to +70 degrees. We've adapted to survive in all of them. "Impossible," Katara whispered. "No single species has such versatility." "We don't just survive," Sarah corrected. "We thrive. We build cities in deserts where water is scarce. We establish research stations in Antarctica, where temperatures would freeze most species solid. We've sent expeditions to the deepest parts of our oceans, where pressure would crush most Alliance vessels like paper." Zixthor was rapidly recalculating humanity's threat assessment. "Your gravity, 1 standard G. This is 40% higher than Alliance standard." "Which means we're stronger than most species in the galaxy," Sarah said matter-of-factly. "Our bones are denser. Our muscles are more developed. We can endure physical stress that would incapacitate others. She paused, letting the information sink in before continuing. But it's not just our physical capabilities. Earth forced us to develop something else, persistence. We're endurance hunters. Our ancestors would chase prey for hours, sometimes days, until the animal collapsed from exhaustion. We don't give up. We don't stop. It's bred into our very DNA. The Corthan delegate's mental projection flickered with what might have been concern. Your planet forged you through constant trial. Combat. Survival. Not combat, Sarah corrected gently. Competition. Every organism on Earth competes for resources, for territory, for survival. We competed against predators, against each other, against the planet itself. And through that competition, we learned cooperation. We formed tribes, then societies, then civilizations. We learned that together, we could overcome any challenge. Zixthor looked at his fellow council members, seeing his own realization reflected in their expressions. Your entire planet is an arena, a testing ground that never stops challenging its inhabitants. And we are its champions, Sarah confirmed. Not because we're the strongest or the fastest or the smartest, but because we never stop adapting, never stop learning, never stop pushing forward. Katara leaned forward, her voice barely above a whisper. The Alliance has been searching for a species capable of defending against the Void Swarm. We've lost 6 colonies to their advance. Every defense has failed. Sarah's expression grew serious. Tell me about this swarm. Relentless, adaptive. They consume everything in their path and learn from each encounter, Zixthor explained. We've thrown our best warriors against them. None have succeeded in stopping their advance. Warriors train for battle, Sarah said quietly. Humans are born into it. Earth made sure of that. The Corthan delegate's projection brightened with hope. Will your people help us? Sarah looked around the chamber at the assembled representatives of the Galactic Alliance. Species from 1,000 worlds, each one looking at humanity with a mixture of fear, respect, and desperate hope. She straightened her shoulders and smiled. We've spent our entire existence fighting for survival on the deadliest arena in the galaxy. I think it's time we show the universe what Earth's champions can do. The council chamber erupted in discussion, but one truth was now undeniable. Humanity had arrived on the galactic stage and nothing would ever be the same.